Hi, I'm Dr. Khurram Shaukat Yousafzai. Today's video is about Faw V2 Hatchback, which is 5-door small hatchback, and today we are guest of Mr. Noman Khan, who is the manager sales at the Faw dealership in Peshawar. So I welcome Mr. Noman to our video. So let's begin to explain about this Chinese 1300cc engine V2 hatchback. Actually, this is made in China, and the emission standard is Euro 4. The overall dimension is 3760 millimeter, and the width is 1680 millimeter, and the height is 1530 millimeter. Its wheelbase is 2450, and the wheel track front and rear is 1455 and 1445. Its curb weight is about 981 kilograms, and it's good for 5 passengers, although you can say it's good for 4 passengers. Minimum ground clearance is 143 millimeter. The engine is a 4-cylinder water-cooled 4-stroke 16-valve dual overhead camshaft VCT electric controlled MPFI engine, and its displacement is 1298, or exactly you can say 1300 cc. The compression ratio is 10:1, and its rated power is 67 kilowatt at 6000 rpm, and the maximum torque is 120 nanometer at 4000 rpm. The suspension is McPherson independent suspension with 4 springs, and the brake system is hydraulic with the front disc brakes and the trailing drum brakes. Transmission is 5-speed manual. In this model there is no automatic available, although in China there is an automatic version of Faw V2 available. Actually, this is made in a factory, not in the main factory of Faw, but a subsidiary factory of the Faw, and according to our information they have stopped making these cars in China, but still it's made for Pakistan. The fuel tank capacity is 37 liters, and the trunk capacity is 320 liters. Maximum turning diameter is about 9.5 meter. Fuel consumption is about 17 to 20 liters per kilometer, and the tire size is 175/65, and the rim size is 14. The interior trim was previously available in dual colors, but now the latest models are only available in single color, which is black, and it's known as the black edition. So the colors available in this one is pearl white, sparkling silver, gray silver, and red. There is inside there is LED lights for the interior cabin, and the mirrors are powered, the windows are powered, all 4 of them, and you can see there are 3 controls for the air conditioning, which is standard normal air conditioner, no climate control. The multimedia is simple. It can play songs MP3 from the USB. The sound quality is good. There are 2 speakers available. The front vents for the air conditioning are rounded, and there is no vents in the back for the back seats, but there are only vents in the front seats. The one in the middle provides the cooling or the fan power to the seats at the back. The seats are made of black cloth-like material, and the look of Faw is nice from outside. It looks like a competitor of the Toyota Vitz 1.3 liter, although the 1 liter Vitz are also available in Pakistan, but the 1.3 liter Vitz are also available. There is no competitor of Faw V2 in this segment, because in Pakistan 1.3 liter hatchback is a rarity, and this is the only one so far in Pakistan. So this car is good for the Pakistani condition, because it can go on the motorways, and also it can take 4 to 5 passengers very easily on the hilly areas. The pick was nice, and fuel consumption is also better, because in Pakistan for the budget conscious people who wants to buy 6660 Alto or 800cc Prince or a 1000cc car like a Suzuki Cultus, Kia Picanto, they are 300cc less or 500cc less, and they are lacking in the power. And Faw V2 has got ample power, and to our reports the engines have lasted up to 300,000 km to 500,000 km very well, because of the variable valve technology. So it has a good engine. The only thing is its transmission. The 5-speed manual is not liked by people, because most of the Chinese transmissions they are not shifting as easily as the Japanese one, especially on Toyota and the Honda. So if they can improve this department of the manual shifting, I think this is a good option. Or maybe they change, they also bring the automatic variant of this V2, which is available. There is also an SUV version of Faw V2 available in China, but they have not brought it to Pakistan. So the V2 has sold well in Punjab and in Sindh provinces. It has got on the outside 4 alloy rims, which looks nice, silverish, and the spare wheels are wheel is just normal steel rim, not the alloy rim. And the multimedia, although it plays the songs, but it does not have the option of reverse camera, which is lacking in this model. If the future model has a different multimedia with the reverse camera option, as well as the ability to be controlled from the steering, if this option comes in this car, I think it would be good. And the performance of air conditioning was also good. Also, it has a auto cut-off function, that when you accelerate, it cuts off the air conditioning, increasing its peak considerably, which is a good option. And also has a heater with the air conditioning as usual. And the performance of the suspension is good according to the customers, and this is a good car in Pakistan for the budget conscious people, because it's under 2 million Pakistani rupees. So if you want a good car which does not lag in speed on the motorway, and also it runs economically in the cities, then Faw V2 is a good choice, because it will provide you both, which is lacking in the 1000cc Suzuki Cultus and the Picanto. Although they're good on the highway, but if you switch on the air conditioning and it's loaded with people, then moving along on the highway becomes a problem on 1 liter engine. But this Faw V2 with the 1.3 liter option is better, because even with the loaded like full occupied, it can do well on the motorway with the air conditioning, and also it will take you on the mountains. So because its power to weight ratio is better. One good thing is the alloy rims, which is provided as standard, and at the back there is good trunk space, and there is actually fog lamps in the bumper at the back, which you can see. And Faw provides you with a nice kit, with the emergency option of emergency sign if you are stranded on a roadside. Also with there's manuals and a little toolbox. So this is a good thing which is provided by the Faw V2. So in emergency, if you see how it works, some of the Japanese companies like Toyota, Honda does not provide this thing, and Faw has thought about it, especially if you're stranded on a roadside and if you have this sign which illuminates with the headlights of the cars coming from behind, and this is good for safety, and I like this option in the Faw V2. The spare wheel is found inside the trunk at the back, and it's a normal steel wheel, the fifth one. The space at the back side was good. It's good for an adult person. For example, if a person is about 6 feet, if he can sit at the back, he's got ample leg room, and you can see the roof is pretty high from the head. Some of the new hatchbacks and the new sedans which have come out in Pakistan, like the Yaris and the Elsman, your head actually touches the roof, but in the Faw V2 there is a good ample space, and there are seat belts in the rear seat as well for 4 people, I think, with the headrests, as you can see. So at the back side you can have 2 people easily sit easily with the seat belts and the headrest. Same is the case with the front seats. They're pretty comfy, and there is place for you to sit comfortably, and you can change its position by the handles. It's not powered option. There is no option to raise or lower the seat, unfortunately, which is present in Picanto. The overall for the multimedia, there was an antenna at the top. The antenna is removable, and it's also flexible. For example, if you want to put on a cover, you can remove the antenna, and it's flexible, so it's better than a lot of other antennas, although I like the shark fin antenna. So 37 liters of fuel goes inside the tank, which is good enough. The back crystal lights look nice. The design is nicer. These are the fog lamps, as you can see in the rear bumper. Similar fog lamps are present in the front bumpers, white in color. The backlights had LED lights, and the front one has halogen headlamps. There was immobilizer option provided with the key. So this is good because some of the cars still in Pakistan does not have immobilizers, and they're prone to theft. But Faw has thought about it and provided a good immobilizer option. The engine is VTI 4-cylinder 16 valve. There are 4 valves per cylinder, and it's Euro 4 grade. It means it's compliant with the current Euro 4 fuel which are available in Pakistan, and so It performs well. There is no need to use high octane fuel in this car, and it has a electric power steering, so there is no need there is no so it's unlike the hydraulic. There is no friction on the engine because of its electric steering. So I hope you liked my video, and these are the specifications of the car, which you can see by pausing the videos. So if you have liked my videos, I hope you subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications when the new videos are uploaded, to encourage us to make such wonderful videos. And I hope to see you soon. So take care and goodbye.